Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing a tag. It's called Totally Didn't Book Tag, and I saw this on SarawithoutanH YouTube channel. The original tag is from ReadLikeWildFire, and I will put both their links below in the doobly-doo below. So there's 10 questions, and I'm just going to ask the questions and answer them the best I can. So this is a lot of thinking on my part, so I will try my best to answer these questions. So question number 1. Totally didn't need to have a sequel. Okay, I would say The Beautiful Disaster book. I really like this one. I gave 4.5 stars. It did not have to have this walking disaster one. The first book is told by the woman, the second book is told by the man, and this book, there was only the prologue in the beginning of the book that was different from book 1. And it was totally the same exact book. I couldn't even I finished it, but I only gave this one 3 stars because I knew what was going to happen. It didn't really need to be done. So that was my choice for number 1. Okay, question number 2. Totally didn't need to have more than one point of view. Now, if you watched my Wednesday, Top 5 Wednesday, that was point of views. I don't really like point of views because it confuses me. But I'm going to say one that had point of views, and I really got confused while reading this book because I was reading in my journal to see what book it was. And the book that really confused me was Burn for Burn by Jenny Han. The reason it confused me is it didn't tell you who was talking at on each chapter, so you had to try to figure out who was talking, and that really confused me. I even wrote it in my notes that I was confused about who was talking. So I would say it needed the point of view, it needed the 3 point of views, so it's not really answering this question. But I really think that she should have put their names on the top of the chapters so you could figure out exactly who is speaking. So that would have helped a lot. Question number 3. Totally didn't need to change the cover. It says in the middle of the series, but I'm not going to say in the middle of the series because I don't know one. But I'm going to say totally didn't need to change this cover because I was really mad and upset when I went to go buy this book, and I'm actually reading it right now. I went to buy the book, and I actually have a video of my kids in Barnes & Noble looking at this book. So this is what they changed it to. So this is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. So this is what they changed it to. This is what it originally was. And recently, when I went to Target, I saw another cover that they made. And the new cover, I don't have a picture of the new cover, but the new cover has the actual people from the movie on the front. So I had to go to Book Depository to get this one because I really like the colorful cover. So Book Depository, I think, still has it. So if you want the colorful cover, that's where you can order it from. Question number 4. Totally didn't need a love triangle. I couldn't remember a book that I had a love triangle in except for The Selection. That's the only one I really remember, and I think it needed it. I really think that it added to the story to have the love triangle in there, so I don't know. I can't think of this question, but I think it needed it, so. Okay, question number 5. Totally didn't need this book included in the series, and I just recently read this one, and I totally don't think it should have been included, and it shouldn't have been written. I really didn't like it. And I listened to it on audio, and I listened to the other 3 books on audio, and this one, it had a different person speaking, and I just did not like it at all. It's The Queen. It's called The Queen. It's the novella to the selection series, and this is about the Queen, which is the prince's mother. So that's about her. But I don't think it should have been included in the series. I just didn't really like it. Question number 6. Totally didn't need a cliffhanger. All the books that I've read, I think they needed the cliffhangers. But I would say The Becoming of Mara Dyer, but you needed the cliffhanger to pick up book 2. So, I don't know. So that would be my choice for this one. Okay, question number 7. Totally didn't need to have one point of view. And my answer would be the Shades of Grey books. If it would have been told by the man and the woman, it would have been a better book, I think. Since all 3 books are told by the woman, and I think the last book, it did have a little bit of the man's point of view. But I know that this month, the man's point of view is coming out. But I think it's going to be the exactly same book as book 1, just told by him. So I don't know if we're going to get any extra stuff. So we'll see. So I would say the Shades of Grey. Okay, question number 8. Totally didn't need that much hype. This is a book that everybody likes, and I just did not like it at all. And I actually gave it 2 stars. It's the book that I don't like, that Rainbow Rowell has written. I just didn't like it. It was the first book that I actually skipped pages to get to actually complete the book, because otherwise I would have DNF'd it. The Simon parts were so bad, I just couldn't get through it. It was this one, Fangirl. Everybody loves this book, and I just couldn't figure out why they were giving it 5 stars. It wasn't 5 stars to me. Those Simon parts, and maybe because I didn't read Harry Potter before. I just read Harry Potter in January, so I read this book back in March of 2014. So I had no Harry Potter experience at all. Just this book was like, it just did not keep my attention, and I actually had to skip pages to finish it. So, so that's why it's this one. This is my choice for that question. Question number 9. Totally didn't need a relative book reference. And I would say this one, The Girl with the Train on the Train. I don't think it needed to be referenced to Gone Girl. It is a psychological thriller, so it's just in a psychological thriller reference. So I don't think it should have been referenced to Gone Girl. Gone Girl is a psychological thriller too. So anyway, so that's my point for that one. And the last question, question number 10. Totally didn't deserve my time. Okay, this one you've heard in my wrap up. I actually DNF'd this. I got up to book 4, so I did read 1, 2, and 3, and by book 4 I got fed up, and I decided not to finish and not to pick up any of the rest of the series because I just didn't like it. It's this one, Saga. So this is the one that I DNF'd. I just wasn't in the mood to read it anymore. It was just jumping around too much, and it had like sexual content in it, and sexual images and stuff. I just didn't like it anymore. So I got up to book 4, and I was like, this is a waste of my time, and I am not going to read the rest of it. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!